Okay, welcome back. Alright, back to Tales of the Age of Man. So, we're playing Dornar the Ranger. So let's get loaded up here. 10 looks correct. Yeah, so I think in the last episode we were just starting to get a clan level 2 army constructed. We are starting to increase our unit quality to a point where we can win some pretty lopsided fights. And yeah, we're actually now just accumulating the influence required to raise a proper army so that we can start driving back the forces of Mordor from southern Gondor. Yeah, in the first few episodes, Mordor has driven pretty deep, and in fact managed to take Pelargir and some of the surrounding castles. Yeah, we've seen the Witch King, we've seen Sauron himself. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what else this campaign has in store. We've probably seen it all at this point, but now we've just got to do it all. So yeah, we've got our party. Pretty good. We've got a mount for everybody, fortunately. A lot of good melee infantry and a really strong archer corps with cavalry support. So we're good in that regard. Fanuwaland even fell to Mordor, but then we managed to take it back. So yeah, now we're trying to get these lands back, but to do that we need to accumulate the influence necessary. Let's see. Yeah, there's Denethor. Boromir. So yeah, our unit upkeep is rather expensive. We have about 2 months worth of funds, but we need to keep making money so that we can kind of continue funding our attacks here. Carrying capacity for pack animals or food consumption. And less disorganization duration, that's useful. And one thing I'd like to do is find companions, but I'm not sure if companion mechanics are working properly. Can we catch these guys yet? Probably not likely. Oh, no. Okay. Still can't catch that guy, he's just out there being a nuisance. Yeah, and one thing we do have to be careful of is that we don't want to get cocky here and lose all of our progress now that we've finally started really establishing some serious momentum. So we'll go back to what we were doing, which was raiding the surrounding countryside of Pelargir. The village. And it looks like they haven't restored their force since the last time we did so. Yeah, we'll just get some free loot for our trouble, which is nice. Okay, and he's gonna come try and stop us, but I don't think he can. He wants to. Oh, but he can. Okay. Oh man, we were so close. Okay, so let's hit Durzan before he can. Okay, so he's gonna pull away. So we'll just grab the... Okay, so we can actually pull him into combat this way. So we've got the numbers, and we should have the unit quality as well. It looks like he might have some trolls, but honestly, our archer corps is strong enough that trolls aren't really a factor.
Hear me!
Oh, sipping good tea always helps. Okay, and I don't really know how many throwing weapon units we have right now.
Soldiers!
Okay, soldiers deployed.
Forward! Form a shield wall! Move! Footmen! Forward!
Let's see, most of these guys. Yeah, not all of them though. Okay, that's looking better. And then the archers way in the back.
Move!
Up on the high ground.
Move! Cavalry!
It's just
Forward!
okay.
Infantry! Move!
Will they push us?
Cavalry! Move!
It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're content to hold their high ground. They aren't too far away though, so our archers actually have some pretty clear sight lines on them. We can get some pot shots of our own here. Okay, and if they want to kind of do this, what we can do is we can kind of pull our troops up to the top of the ridge here.
Footmen! Forward! Infantry! Footmen!
We'll get our javelins
Forward!
as well.
Archers!
And yeah, get our archers kind of.
Move! Face that way! Forward! Horsemen!
Off
Move!
to the side. This will give us some parity.
Infantry! Cavalry! Look that way! Infantry! Move! Infantry! Forward!
Okay, our archers are shooting still. So now they're kind of committed.
Arrows!
Get our archers and push them up.
Forward! Cavalry!
I think what we can do is we can get our cavalry way out on the wings there.
Forward! Attack! Footmen! Advance!
catastrophic losses there. 36. Oh, that's funny. It considers the villagers my allies. Yeah, there's some interesting bugs with what it considers allies. Like, even though they're an enemy-occupied settlement, they're still considered my allies. It's very interesting. Okay, now we have to worry about Mahoshat behind us. We have a lot of wounded. Fortunately, we can take some prisoners, probably. Maybe replenish. Probably not in time to fight Mahoshat. That's probably just going to be a hard-fought battle no matter what we do. But yeah, we'll take what we can. I'm going to refrain from taking Isengard and Mordor units. Okay, so that's all we get. Yeah, and Herad and Rune, for that matter, as well. Okay, we did get some promotions, but yeah, I guess we can just take we'll take all the prisoners we can get, and then some of the lower tier ones we'll let go. Pretty good, so we'll take the good mounts and the weapons and leave the armor. That sweet experience. Okay, now we have to turn around, we have to about face and get ready to engage Mahoshat, so... So plus 20%, I mean, I'm not too worried about the mounted bow, but the security provided by archers is really good. The bonus to militia recruitment is nice, and is the party size. Let's do merry men. We're rangers, we're merry men. Okay. So we're gonna sit here and wait. As long as we can. Just heal up. Okay, because yeah, Mahoshat. Okay, so Durzan escaped. That's, I guess, makes sense. If he's not gonna engage us... Oh, okay. So this will be a tough fight.
Do you have anything to say before I give the order to it?
Yeah, we could try to escape here. At least we're not getting the caravan involved. That could have been bad. This might be a tough fight, though. We're pretty wounded, as are most of our soldiers, so... We just really can't take any risks with this many wounded in our party. We're outnumbered as well, so hopefully his
On my
quality isn't
command!
great. Looks like we found a good
Soldiers!
too, which is
Move! Move! Infantry! Forward! Footmen! Form a shield wall!
Really, the concern is the front line is
Forward!
very thin,
Move! Forward!
as is our cavalry.
Riders! Move!
Get them to swing out to the sides. We'll just have to depend on our opponents to work. lost at this point. It would be really difficult for our mates to take this. Yeah, that's a shame. I think we made a mistake turning back in, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to risk putting that caravan in. That's okay though, because we should still have influence and whatnot, so we'll be able to raise another force. So in my opinion, we're still trading upward. So yeah, we'll see where he takes us here. Yeah, we have over 100 influence now, so I'd say things are still going our way. Yeah, wildly enough, we're almost at clan tier 3 already. So. Okay, so we have a chance. Okay, so we've got to shed some horses and just ride out. We're doing pretty good, honestly. We've got some polearm experience now. Our bow is 100, which means we can get an Athelian bow once we see one proper weapon. We can get this guy. Alright, come here, dude. No, you're not rubbing. Even our defeat serves us.
Under my orders!
We'll meet him on foot. He is mounted. With javelin. Switch to our sword here. Batanian hobby. It's not terrible, but... Okay. on. So yeah, we'll need to raise a new force. Mountain Guard are pretty cool. We could just take Gondor troops. Not against it. Let's see, you got a point in two-handed. Recruitment cost of infantry is actually pretty worthwhile. The experience thing is nice, but we're not much of a two-hander anymore. Yeah, we need to get food. Oh wait, we just bought wool. Okay. Okay, moving along. We'll sell our wool here. A bit more grain. We'll need all of these horses. These guys are probably pretty fast. Oh, we're still quicker though. Okay, we'll take them. Get some nice XP. Take the prisoners. Got quite a few promotions, but we'll hold off on that. We'll head for Dalian Rock and get some more. There's 4 long. Need some sumpter horses, buddy?
It's been a while.
My friend.
Okay, so we're still. Okay. Keep getting food. Okay, still looking for the Athelian bow. Okay, so we'll head back north, we'll load up on horses, get our promotions going, we'll dive back in. Okay, so we got plenty. Yeah, what we're missing is sailors. We're definitely going to need a lot more archers and cavalry than we have. So let's hold off on getting anything other than Gondor pages and Bannerlord stuff. Actually, that's true. We do have a lot of the Gondor recruits. I think we could turn those into archers. So. Right? Yeah. So footmen, swordsmen, spearmen versus bowmen, which turn into archers. Oh, we can also turn them into riders. So yeah, the militiamen are really a good multi-purpose unit. Very good to know. Yeah, and that means we can actually kind of direct much more of our Gondor pages into just being the Rangers. Okay, let's pick up some horses. Okay, that should tide us over. Yeah, still don't see the Athelian bow. I have to keep an eye out for it. Anyone left for recruits? Yeah, we'll take what we can get. Well, actually... yeah, so I think it's mostly herding. Yeah, oh, and prisoners. Oh, we have prisoners? Prisoners. Oh, the looters, right. Okay. I guess we should turn those guys in. Yeah, I think the eye gazes elsewhere, which is good for us. However, it looks like, yeah, Isengard, or Dunland is also moving south. Let's see. We could just grab these rangers. Just gonna take those. Now, yeah, we're right where we want to be, so... Yeah, yeah, we're in decent shape. Are we hurting us? Let's just troll for some pages. back to the front. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll bounce around one more time. We'll get a bunch of influence, and then we'll work from there. We'll lose a militiaman. Oh, that's right. There's that one High Lord that we've got to go to some forces to as well. Okay, our archers we have a respectable number of them. I think we'd certainly like more. I guess they are in theory supplemented. Factors. Okay, didn't get enough last time. Let's hit Dulcaranth then before they restore their defenses. Okay, we'll send the troops. So confident. Alright, well, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. I probably could auto this, but there's no reason to take unnecessary risks.
Hear me!
Okay. think this is the really narrow one. Yeah, so we're just gonna...
Move! Forward! Form a shield wall! Move!
Something really messed up there, okay.
Move!
So we'll come over there.
Soldiers! Move! Cavalry!
Rangers need to pay for
Forward! Infantry! Forward!
and I don't think we have that
Forward!
many guys. With throwing weapons. I think it was only like 15 or something.
Move! Forward!
Okay. Alright, we'll just push with our brick of infantry.
Infantry! Move! Footmen! Soldier! Infantry! Line formation! We won!
So yeah, about as we expected. Okay, we'll take everything but the armor. Okay, and then we'll raid. Keep trying to make money this way. We'll have to be careful because we'll probably get somebody answering this problem now. So if anyone comes, we'll have to ditch the herd animals and run for the hills. Some good plunder and good influence, though. Okay, Huda's coming back. Huda! Okay, so Magruk's here. So if Mahashak comes, we'll probably have to be very careful. Okay, he's just gonna come in.
Do you have anything to say before I give the order to attack?
No. I do not. Looks like you have a lot of trolls there. I'll say that. Okay, we hold the balance of power, barely. So if we can win this, we'll kind of be back on top.
Hear me!
Okay. All right. Oh, it's a village battle. Okay, interesting.
Infantry!
Okay, so we've got our infantry.
Move! 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 Forward! Troops,
I
move!
actually kind of quite respect this.
Follow me! Make a shield wall! Line formation!
So we can kind of hide these guys in the back, and then they can't be
Forward!
cavalry.
Infantry!
And then these guys can just kind of hold out front. Like a big crazy...
Move! Forward! Raise your shields! Forward! Infect forward! Soldiers!
Yeah, this will be really hard for them to like come in and engage us in this little...
Move!
It's not the greatest when it comes to terrain, but I guess it doesn't really have...
Footmen! Move!
Alright, here comes the goal. They're opening up.
Horsemen, charge!
did take some pretty serious casualties, though, so maybe this time we don't push our luck. Especially because, like, Mahoshad or any number of other angry Mordorians might be coming down. Alright. Then yeah, I suppose whoever else we can take. Probably no trolls. Hey, that's actually a step up. We'll take that. Oh, he had prisoners, didn't he? Okay, they should still have no defenders. So we'll just keep our raiding going. I'm a little worried if he comes down here and tries to push his luck now. Now we've got to get out of here with all of our newfound gains. Okay, how much? 6K. I bet you we get more when we turn him in at Calimbel. And he's also not a thorn in our side. So, win-win if you ask me. Alright, inching ever closer to clan level 3. Quite a few promotions, but we're going to hold off on those. That's okay. He still likes us. Okay, so I would like some more pellet gear, men.
It's been a while.
Alright.
My
Turn
friend.
that in. Keep moving. Okay, that's probably plenty of sailors. More criminals? I don't even know if we can catch these guys. I don't think we can. Oh, well. That certainly helps. Alright, so we have 155 influence, so I think it's ready for us to time for us to assemble an army. And begin to drive Mordor out. So let's turn in our prisoners. Pages, that's fine. Sell all of our gains. They're worth. And yeah, why don't we just grab some light ones while they're as good as anyone else. Alright, and now let's raise the banner. So, let's see here. Let's get down south first. can start pulling them in as we're moving here, so Imrahil would be very good. And his influence cost is not super high. Rosfin is also good. Let's see, Elfir is good. Milos. Maybe not Milos. Yeah, because now we're getting into the really far away guys. So, those three are pretty good. That's enough of a force to at least take some poorly defended castles and still maintain our influence. And we'll come down here past Vanualan and we'll start looking. So Loralad's defenders are still looking thin. Erethr's defenders, I actually have quite a few. Aranos is also looking thin, so I think if we take Loralad, we'll probably still have enough attackers to take either Erethr or Aranos. Probably Erethr? Yeah, Aranos is more off the beaten track. Okay. So now we wait. Holding off on promotions. That's right, we spend influence on cohesion. And we have enough. We have enough to hold them. But they need to get here first, so... Are they gonna do it? Can they find their way? 24 hours, so about a day. They should all be here if they're on their way. Okay, they are on their way. They are just taking their sweet time. Okay, we got one, we got two. And there's Imrahil himself, the Prince of Dol Amroth. They took a beating getting over here, but well, I guess at least they made it. Okay, so now let's go and lay siege to Loralad. I promise I'm not inept. Why are my trebuchets not constructed? Oh, we're building the siege camp, right. Okay. So, Sauron's gaze is elsewhere, so we're going to take full advantage. Use the old cheese. Just makes it less of a grind. We have 20 days of food, but that's okay. I mean, we don't siege tower. Oh, hopefully it doesn't, yeah, hopefully it doesn't bug out. We will see. Yeah, the last thing we would need here is a crash. Okay. So yeah, we've got a breach here. Okay. So we've got a bowmaster. It's also good. Who's good at throwing? Okay, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll just try to tax him and just grind him down. So we'll have a squad here. Really tight. Squad here.
Shields up!
Very tight.
Forward! Move! Move!
Archers. Got men manning the trebuchets in the back, and we should. Do we have a ram? So what we could do is to tax him even further. Ranger squad. Prince Hammer Hill. Will command.
Soldiers! Give them hell!
Alright, we'll just move straight in. We'll just break up the enemy's defenses, tax them as much as possible, and grind them down. Shoot way too hard enough.
Die!
I'll allow somebody else to take the glory of taking those prisoners back. We actually don't get much of the loot. I guess it's split among all the parties. But we'll take what we can get. It's a good victory. We'll need that influence in the days to come. Alright, we'll show mercy. Alright, we don't need to enter the castle. We've got it here. 500 defenders, but that'll go below 100 when we leave. So we'll just keep moving. So I don't necessarily want this as my own, because I know Tear Serenity and Dolcaranthan both are not fans of me, let's say. But we should have enough to take another castle. Aerthir is very thinly defended. And Aranos, so both of these are thinly defended. Aranos is much less defended than Aerthir, so why don't we take Aranos as our own? Okay, so... oh, so they want me to have it. Okay. I would like either Milos or Forlong to have it. I suppose we will abstain, because it seems like most of Gondor wants us to have it, so... we need to spend influence. We're on the warpath here, so... Got a point in engineering for all our trouble, so build speed is great and hit points are great. So, you know, let's double back down to Lorelad. Let's just manage it before we go. We'll set it up for success, you know. Help with the loyalty situation. Manage castle. So yeah, we'll have to... okay, so improving the wall. They've got all kinds of stuff going on, so we need to deal with the loyalty situation right away. So we've got food and we're gaining food. We're gonna have to put money in. We'll have to be careful how much money we put in. Workshops are good long term. The loyalty is at least increasing. So yeah, with everything going up, let's work on a fairgrounds first. Let's get that in place, and then yeah, when things aren't working right, let's do festival and games. And then we'll invest like 5,000 into getting things going. Okay, so now we have a plan. We can kind of leave that for what it's worth. While we continue on our campaign here. We Could even pull men from Lorelad, but we'll hold off on that. Whoa, is that our new nemesis, Mahashab? Making a big mistake? So let's get our siege camp set up. We should have the numbers to properly do this siege. I don't see a fourth. Oh, there it is. Got a point in leadership. Famous Commander is very good. Loyalty and Honor is also good. I'd say Loyalty and Honor is probably... Yeah, Loyalty and Honor, because then we can replenish our forces from non-bandit prisoners, which is kind of cool, if you ask me. We have a boatload of promotions, so let's actually remember to do those this time. 6K? Okay, hold on a second. I think it's these guys. Those mercenaries kill me. Start to same strategy. Okay. Yeah, we've got the same thing going on. So let's attack this other direction this time. We'll set her on this side.
Move! Infantry!
Okay. That's a little bit odd, but okay.
Infantry! Move!
Entering rear.
Move! Archer, move! Infantry, forward! Moving! Move! Move!
Alright.
Troops! Charge!
Alright, so now it's the same castle, but we're attacking from the other side. Wait, aren't
I'll
you
gun
guys?
you down!
Alright.
Die, you bastard! Infantry! Form a shield wall! Woodmen! Here! Sergeant soldiers! Sergeants, take command!
That's probably... Done this with the army mostly intact. It's just a Christmas miracle, I suppose. I assume they're going to give me Aranos too. So yeah, our army's fairly battered. I think we've got about 350 men or so. Yeah, we'll show mercy. We'll continue. And this time we'll camp and we'll wait. We may disband this force just to let it kind of replenish. So we do have influence and food. It'd be nice if we could take a city to kind of put the crown on this campaign. Okay, so they're giving it to Forlong. Excellent. That's fine with me. Yeah. Let's vote for just to give him some kind relations. You know, we'll probably be operating out of this area for a while, so. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's get our cohesion back up. And let's see what we can do. So there's Erthir. There's also Ost-Anglebed. Ost-Anglebed has more men than we do, so let's take Erthir. And that will at least secure all of the castles and the road to Ost-Anglebed, which means it can't be supplied. Oh, can we catch him? Can we catch him? Nah, not quite. Okay. Yeah, it can't be resupplied by road. So then we can raid and we could besiege. And honestly, maybe we could wear down and... Yeah, okay. I like this idea more and more. The more I think about it, the more I like it. Because yeah, what this does is it really shortens our lines of supply as well. Gotta be on top of that. Okay, we'll let this one get about half done, and then we'll set them all back up. We're gonna auto this. Take whatever prisoners and loot we can get. We'll just take all of it. Okay. So we'll wait. Yeah, I did not think that we would just straight up run out of money. Okay, yeah, so we're incurring some debts. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with any of these decisions. We can give it to Milos. Be a lord over his own lands. Now, we'll disband our army. We've done an excellent job. We'll shake a bunch of hands, and we will go solve this money problem. Took 3 castles in that campaign, though, so whatever the outcome of our money problems, we've done well. Maybe we can peddle some of our wares at these villages. Okay, so the fairgrounds is almost complete, and we have good loyalty, which means I think we can construct on our own without the fairgrounds. Still, we'll keep them coming, though. I think after the workshop, improving the wall still sounds like a great idea. And then we'll have to make it profitable. So we'll go like gardens, a toll collector, and a castellan. Okay, and then I think we go clan. So that's only minus 180, which really isn't bad. Okay, the garrison isn't bad. I'd like to put a cap on it if I can. Oh, is it parties? Yeah, garrison of Lorelad. Let's put the limit on the wage at like, yeah, 350. I mean, it seems bad. Actually, let's go like 220. That'll keep things kind of thin. Okay, we'll go to Tier Cerny. We'll just pedal around here. Let's see if we can make a little bit of cash back. It's for long. So yeah, we're just trying to make money. Yeah, we have a ton of debt, but we'll profit from our new villages. We'll pay off our debts. Okay, so how many... What does our inventory look like? How many horses do we have? A lot. More than our party needs. 130 is all we need. So yeah, we can probably sell some of the horses.